Hi, everyone. Very happy to be here on this honorable stage. My name is Moshe Lipsker. I'm the GM of Israel at Imperva and the SVP of Global Product Development. For those that are not familiar with Imperva, Imperva is a cybersecurity company that provides protection for data and applications. Some told me that I need to say something unique in order to be remembered. I can tell you that, I can share with you that my overall experience in 2023 was pretty unique. During the initial 3 quarters of 2023, I played a role as part of in a small team, as part handling the Imperva acquisition by Thales. On Q4, on October, like many of my friends, I was called up to serve reserve duty and found myself fighting with my 3 sons under the same division. Pretty unique. What was really unique for me was the dissonance between the initial 3 quarters and the 4th quarter. This dissonance reflects the resiliency and unflappability of this great startup in Cyber Nation. So with that, I want to explore today 6 trends that we think are going to shape the cyber security arena, the risk and security models that are derived from these trends, and to conclude, how the merge of Imperva and Thales will actually mitigate these kinds of trends and risks. We see 6 global trends in cybersecurity. The Gen AI in supply chain, we're all aware of. We're talking about this for a day, for 2 days actually. We didn't talk about the specifics of API, bad bots, and DDoS attacks, data breaches, and doing more with less in one-stop shop. So let's deep dive. Gen AI. Everyone experienced the rise of Gen AI in 2023. This is for sure the biggest disruptors in the last decade. Gen AI lowers the barrier for entry of unskilled attackers, and we see this evolve in our world in large-scale bot attacks, and of course, sophisticated attacks as well. And this is only the beginning, and we heard about this in the previous session. Supply chain. We're all engaged in continuous collaboration, heavily reliant on APIs and third-party software. Our survival hangs on these partnerships and tools. Nonetheless, such collaborations also leave us vulnerable to supply chain attack, which are gaining emphasis. We saw this in the war. Sabotaging supply lines indirectly cripples operations by targeting the network of suppliers. API attacks. As continuation for the supply chain trend, API traffic has increased from 20% pre-COVID to 80% currently, which leads to very sophisticated attacks that are targeting the business logic itself within the application, and this represents the most substantial shift in application security in the recent years. Bot attacks and DDoS attacks. Approximately 50% of internet traffic is created by bot traffic. Around 30% of all internet traffic stems from malicious bots. Attackers are using bots for fraud. We saw this today. DDoS attacks continues to surge throughout 2023, indicating a 16% overall increase globally compared to the previous year, and the telecom industry is the most impacted one. Data breaches. 2023 saw dozens of large-scale global data security breaches. It is clear that data breaches have substantial impacts, including significant percentage loss in revenue. 2 known famous breaches this year, 23andMe. Hackers got nearly 7 million people data from 23andMe, and the UK Electoral Commission name and addresses of 40 million registered voters were accessible. Trend number 6, and the last one, doing more with less in one-stop shop. Because of budget limitation due to macroeconomics, CISOs are focused on partnering with high-quality vendors while maximizing cost effectiveness, aiming to accomplish greater outcomes with limited resources. Moreover, the cybersecurity market is flooded with numerous products, leaving CISOs managing up to 70 different solutions and products on average. In an article I published in VentureBeat and Calculist in 2022, July, I predicted a significant industry consolidation within the following 18 months as part of a natural evolution market correction which should address this market challenge. Nearly 2 years later, we are witnessing a profound consolidation in the cybersecurity sector, and the average of products is around 55 in 2024. In addition to all these trends, enterprises are accelerating modernization, moving to multi-cloud APIs and data stores. The landscape has shifted dramatically. Nearly every enterprise deploys cloud workloads, and many large organizations have embraced multi-cloud strategies. Regarding business logic, enterprises are transitioning from large monolithic applications to a mesh of APIs. The trend is deriving actually by single-page and mobile applications and an industry focus on creating services and microservices with DevOps team. In addition, in the data arena, we're witnessing an evolution of data management. While organizations once used only relational database, they are now embracing semi-structured and unstructured data stores, such as data lakes and files. These innovative data stores fuel the new experience crafted throughout applications and API that are actually interacting with them. So, what is most important to protect in cybersecurity? Given trend number one, we're all addicted to Gen AI. So we asked ChatGPT the question, and the answer was data. Data is the crown jewel of any organization. All the CISOs here knows exactly what will happen when a data breach will occur. CEOs see two main risks out of the business issues, two main operational risks that can kill a company. The first one is an outage if it's a SaaS company, and the second one is a data breach. When we ask ourselves what is the main threat in data, it's around confidentiality, integrity, and availability, as known as the CIA trade. If we are mapping the security and risk model which resides in any organization or environment, we can see the external and internal threats coming from multidimensional directions, targeting apps and APIs, but are really, really aiming to reach to the crown jewel, the data. If we take the data, the CIA model, and map it with multi-threats all over the risk model, color-coded with the CIA colors, we can see that the threat of CIA of data is coming from all directions and all angles. So, to conclude, I wish to show you how the merger of Imperva and Thales will encompass the majority of these trends and risks. Trends and risks. If you want to secure your most sensitive data, you need to follow all data variations and phases from creation through motion, rest, and use. You need to be able to control it. You need to be able to visualize where it is and what's happening to it. And in order to do that, you need to secure yourself with layers and gates, starting with controlling the identity and access management, then protecting the application from any type of attacks from internal and external threats. So Thales plus Imperva secure your most sensitive data and all paths to it. If we once we shape our environment, security, and risk model with the right protection, CISOs will actually get a comprehensive and holistic solution that will actually protect the CIA and their data. In conclusion, as reflected here, in order to be able to address the evolving threat landscape, Imperva and Thales provides a comprehensive security solution which empowers enterprises to protect their network by stopping biometric attacks, controlling the access with identity and access management, protecting all kinds of applications, and eventually securing the data, which is the crown jewel. With that, I want to say thank you and wish you all a great event.